Welcome to Wild Beasts, the home of nature's most incredible creatures. Today, we're setting our sights on the Arctic, a land of ice and snow, where the magnificent polar bears reign supreme. These top predators are integral to the Arctic ecosystem, maintaining a delicate balance in this harsh and unforgiving environment. As we peel back the layers of snow and ice, we'll delve into their fascinating world. So, get ready to journey into the icy wilderness of the Arctic, the home of the majestic polar bear. Imagine a world of ice and snow where temperatures regularly drop below freezing. This is the Arctic, an environment as beautiful as it is brutal, and it's here that the polar bear makes its home. This isn't a landscape for the faint-hearted, it's a place where only the toughest survive. In this realm of white, where the sun can disappear for months on end, the polar bear thrives. The sea ice that covers the Arctic Ocean forms the heart of their habitat. It's not just where they live, it's where they hunt, breed, and sometimes den. But how does such a large mammal survive in a place where temperatures can plunge to -40 degrees Fahrenheit? It's all thanks to some remarkable adaptations. For starters, their white fur is more than just a camouflage. Each hair is like a hollow tube, trapping a layer of air that provides insulation against the cold. Underneath that fur, a thick layer of fat adds further insulation and buoyancy while swimming. Their large, wide paws are designed for life on the ice. They act as snowshoes, distributing the bear's weight while walking on thin ice, and as paddles when they swim. And let's not forget their powerful sense of smell, capable of detecting a seal's breathing hole nearly a mile away. In this icy wilderness, polar bears reign supreme, each one a master of survival in one of the world's harshest environments. From the moment they are born, polar bears face a world filled with challenges. Emerging from a snow den, a cub's life begins with the warmth of their mother's body. But soon, they must learn to brave the frigid Arctic cold. The first 2 years of a cub's life are a time of intense learning, under the watchful eyes of their mother. She teaches them essential survival skills, how to hunt, swim, and navigate the icy terrain. As they grow, these cubs face a new set of challenges. Their survival hinges on their ability to find food in a vast, icy wilderness. Scarcity and competition force them to wander far and wide across the Arctic in search of sustenance. Once they reach adulthood, they are solitary creatures, ready to face the Arctic's harsh realities. Survival in the Arctic is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these amazing creatures. In the Arctic, the hunt for food is a matter of life and death. Polar bears, these magnificent beasts of the north, have honed their hunting skills over thousands of years. Their primary target? The elusive seals that populate the icy waters of their homeland. Seals provide the necessary nutrients and fat content that polar bears need to survive the harsh Arctic winters. But catching such agile and slippery prey requires a blend of patience, precision, and power. Polar bears are known to wait for hours near a seal's breathing hole in the ice, displaying a level of patience that's truly commendable. Their white fur provides the perfect camouflage against the snow and ice, making them nearly invisible to unsuspecting seals. When a seal emerges to breathe, the polar bear strikes with lightning speed. Using their powerful forelimbs, they drag the seal onto the ice before it can escape back into the water. This unique hunting technique, known as still hunting, showcases the polar bear's strength and agility. But hunting on the ice isn't just about power and speed. It's also a game of strategy and timing. Polar bears must carefully calculate the right moment to strike, taking into account the seal's behavior and the thickness of the ice. Their hunting prowess is a testament to their survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Despite their solitary nature, polar bears have a complex social structure. These Arctic giants are not as solitary as we often imagine. They exhibit a variety of social behaviors, from playful wrestling matches between siblings to complex dynamics within family units. Mothers are fiercely protective of their cubs, teaching them essential survival skills for life in the harsh Arctic environment. Interactions between adult polar bears are equally fascinating. They communicate through body language, vocalizations, and scent markings. A raised head, for instance, can signal curiosity, while a lowered head may indicate submission. Dominance is often established through non-violent means, such as standing tall to display size and strength. Interestingly, polar bears also practice something called nose-to-nose greeting. This unique behavior, where two polar bears touch their noses together, is thought to be a way of asking for something like food. In the world of polar bears, communication is key. The Arctic is changing, and with it, the fate of the polar bear. The icy landscapes that once offered an endless playground for these majestic beasts are slowly but surely melting away. This is not just an aesthetic loss, it's a life-threatening challenge for the polar bears. The sea ice is more than a home for polar bears. It's their hunting ground. They rely on it to catch seals, their primary source of food. With the ice melting, hunting opportunities are dwindling, and the bears are forced to swim longer distances in search of food. But it's not just about food. The melting ice also affects the bears' ability to find mates, which further jeopardizes the survival of their species. Climate change is more than a global issue. It's a direct threat to the existence of the polar bear. As the ice melts, the future of the polar bear hangs in the balance. In the face of these challenges, efforts are underway to protect the polar bear and its icy home. Conservationists around the globe are rallying to safeguard these Arctic giants and the icy wilderness they inhabit. Their endeavors range from preserving critical habitats to implementing policies that curb climate change. Researchers too are playing a pivotal role. They're tirelessly gathering data, tracking polar bear populations, studying their behavior and health. This invaluable information feeds into strategies that aim to ensure the survival of the species. On the front line, organizations like the World Wildlife Fund and Polar Bears International are making strides. They're raising awareness, funding research, and advocating for policy changes that can make a real difference. These collective efforts are a beacon of hope in what can often seem like a bleak situation. Through conservation, there is hope for the polar bear. Polar bears are more than just creatures of the Arctic. They are symbols of the resilience and beauty of the natural world. These majestic beasts, adapted to survive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth, are top predators in their icy home, playing a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the Arctic ecosystem. From their unique hunting techniques to their intricate social behaviors, polar bears captivate us with their strength, intelligence, and tenacity. Yet, they face significant threats, with climate change standing as the most formidable adversary, robbing them of their icy hunting grounds and making survival an increasingly uphill battle. However, hope is not lost. Conservation efforts are underway, driven by dedicated researchers and organizations who work tirelessly to protect the polar bear and its Arctic home. Success stories of polar bear conservation and rehabilitation remind us that change is possible, that we can make a difference. So, let's not stand idle. Let's lend our support, our voices to these efforts. Whether it's learning more about the Arctic ecosystem, reducing our carbon footprint, or directly supporting conservation initiatives, every action counts. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of the polar bear. Here on Wild Beasts, we celebrate the beauty and wonder of nature's most incredible creatures.